Have you ever made fried eggplant only to end up with soggy, limp slices that just don't hit the mark? With one simple trick, using the oven, your eggplant slices will stay perfectly tender on the inside, while the outside turns delightfully crispy and rich with the cheesy egg coating. First, I cut off the stem of the eggplant. Then, I slice the eggplant lengthwise into pieces about 1 to 2 centimeters thick. Cutting it this way helps the slices stay intact while baking, keeping the inside tender. After that, I arrange the slices on a parchment-lined baking tray. I brush a thin layer of olive oil over the top, just enough to give the eggplant a nice sheen and keep it from drying out during baking. I preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius or 392 degrees Fahrenheit. Once it's hot, I place the tray in the oven and bake the eggplant for about 15 minutes. This helps soften the slices slightly and prevents them from becoming mushy or falling apart when coated in egg later. Now I crack 3 eggs into a bowl, add a pinch of salt and pepper, and whisk until fully combined. Then I add 50 grams of finely grated cheese and gently stir with chopsticks until the cheese is evenly incorporated. This mixture will give the coating a nice stickiness and a pleasantly rich flavor. In a separate plate, I mix the dry ingredients: 4 tablespoons of flour, 4 tablespoons of panko breadcrumbs, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of chili powder for a mild kick, and 1 tablespoon of finely chopped parsley for a fresh herby aroma. Mix everything well. The tray of eggplant is done baking now, so I take it out and let it cool for a few minutes, just enough to handle comfortably without burning my hands. Now I dip each slice of eggplant into the dry coating first, gently tapping to ensure the flour sticks evenly without clumping. Then I dip it into the cheesy egg mixture, making sure both sides are fully coated. If you prefer a thicker, crispier crust, you can double coat by dipping it back into the dry mixture once more. Next, I place the coated eggplant slices onto a new baking tray, or you can reuse the same one, just line it with fresh parchment paper or lightly brush it with oil. At this point, I put the tray back into the oven and bake at 200 degrees Celsius or 392 degrees Fahrenheit for another 15 minutes. When the crust turns golden and crispy with a cheesy aroma wafting through the kitchen and the eggplant slices look slightly puffed and blistered on the surface, that's when you know they're perfectly done. I take the tray out. Now I plate everything up and enjoy. This dish is best eaten right after baking while it's still hot and crispy. The eggplant is crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, bursting with the rich aroma of melted cheese and a subtle hint of parsley. One bite gives a satisfying crunch with a savory, creamy flavor that pairs perfectly with a tangy dip like lemon garlic yogurt sauce or chili sauce. Whether served as part of a family meal or set out when friends come over, this dish is sure to wow everyone with both its flavor and presentation. Give it a try. I'm sure you'll fall in love with it from the very first bite.